If- so I'm assuming when Morty and Rick went, you know, to Atlantis, this is when they encountered this man. Because we never heard of him beforehand. But the funny thing is that yo, this joint was hilarious, bro. This is a hilarious episode. And the crazy thing is they finally progressed the story for Jessica and Morty. But like they had like this situation where every time Morty was going to get the fermented uh, wine that decades were going past. And it's like it's just a lot, man. I mean, one to see, Rick vulnerable against somebody like kind of semi scared is different. But then even deeper than that, just knowing the fact that you know Morty is attempting to try to have some semblance of normalcy, and it's still just not happening for him. And the crazy thing is the way the episode ends, bro. Like I don't know, it's maybe never gonna happen. Like I just felt so bad for this man. Like no cap. But yeah, nah, that was a great episode to be sure. I'm about to go ahead and start the next episode right now. That was a whole lot. So in terms of plot, there's not much going on with plot, but in terms of the adventure side of it, that was freaking dope. Because the biggest thing is that initially it's kind of like, okay, you see these squid things going and killing the family. You don't know why the squid thing's doing. Then later on, you realize, well, it actually is the family. But you don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. That's one of the things that interesting things about the scientific side of Rick and Morty. Already out the gate, the fifth season is actually really dope. It's actually really funny, really engaging. The fourth season really didn't catch me like that. I was actually a little worried after getting through the fourth season, but this has actually been really good. And the funny thing is, it started off was like, okay, Rick was like, yeah, I ain't making no clones. No, we're making them like robots. But then you start to realize, like, no, like some of these things they have organic materials. So there actually is some that are actually real. But there's no way of knowing what's actually a robot or organic or, like you said, progressively, like Rick became more and more like he just didn't care. But I'm getting tired. I'm gonna look at one more episode. That was a good episode. That was a really good Rick and Morty episode, which I'm really surprised by. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the last one. This is the one I actually been most excited about because I saw some previews for it, where basically I'm not Rick, but Morty gets a girlfriend that is possibly the female version of Captain Planet. Yep, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. But as an episode, they did so much with Morty. Like they gave Morty an actual arc. Like he, decided to have a relationship. Like he decided to fight for it. He decided to sacrifice for it. Um, Summer and Rick, went on their own little excursion because they were feeling in their emotions. It was good filler. It's actually pretty funny filler. Gross in discussion, of course, but just not unnecessary. Like some stuff they did in the fourth season. That dragon episode was just too over the top for me. But this was actually really interesting and intriguing because honestly, like Morty had to make a choice, and he saw like you know the girl of his dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like changing, but what she really changing was already in her, and it's kind of like her foundations of why she's doing what she's doing and how she was doing what she was doing. Like it's hard to kind of like overcome that. Like her justification of why she was doing stuff didn't line up to why she was doing it. But then this is the thing, and I'm gonna say this with all respect to Morty. I get it. I get why he did it. I get why he made that stance. But he still loves his grandfather, and his grandfather has probably killed thousands upon millions of people through genocide and other means. Like his grandfather killed people on the regular without even thinking about it. Like what was it? The Guardians situation. He killed them because he was drunk and decided to kill him. So it's like I I, I think that Morty as much as like they did a really good job of progressing him, it was sad. It was really a sad moment. I think that Morty should have let her know I don't know if I can love you versus I can't love you because his grandfather's done 3 million times worse than that. 300 people. I mean, yeah, granted, what she was doing is like she's dangerous. Like she's really dangerous. I just hope this is what I'm gonna say. I hope this is not the last we see of that character because that was a really interesting arc. Like that's a really good progression. Like they did more with her as a character than they've ever done with Jessica as a character, in my personal opinion. That's just my thoughts on the episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this review. Definitely go and check out our full reactions, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep it locked. JVS, we don't stop. Peace, guys.